Alright guys, we're on the missions. I just tried to take this drift car through for a warrant. I knew I wasn't going to have too much luck, but we've got a bit of a list here, and I think I may be able to save this car and keep it a street car for just a bit longer. So there's a few real easy things. Basically, headlights cracked. So what I'm going to do, well what I have done, stolen the headlight from this Chaser. I'm going to put it in this just for the warrant. Just got stuff like the screamer pipes, I'll blank that off. Need to put the exhaust back on, take the spacers off, and hopefully we should go through. It's not too bad when you've got 3 Jzx100s and you can just use parts off either of them to, you know, pass a warrant. Alright, so I've got the headlight in, just taking these spacers off because it failed on those, it needs a cert for them, which I'm not doing right now. Other things are this side, this top ball joint here. Sorry, I'll go to the other side. Trying to film on my iPhone, forgot the camera, so it's probably not the greatest, but this ball joint here has play in it on the other side, so I have to replace that. What I might do is just take the whole top arm from that car, because cheap boy cheap. Fog light, need to connect that up, but nearly there already, I'm pumping the tonnage. Alright, I've got the shock out there. Had to take it out just because those bolts were a bit of a pain to get to, but that's that out. Way easier than it looks. So I've nearly done all these WAF rejects in a matter of half an hour, and next time you get a big list of WAF rejects like that and you take it to a workshop and it costs you like $1,000, just know that it only takes about half an hour to do. Okay, I've got the camera now, don't have to record on my phone. It's the next day and the car is all sorted. This car officially has a warrant of fitness. For those not in New Zealand, we have to go through a warrant of fitness, which basically is a big check over to make sure your car is road worthy. And to think this car is road worthy is pretty incredible. If you guys remember me saying when I bought this car, it was written off. Now it is road legal with a warrant, which is, yeah. So yeah, now with that done, the reason why I wanted to quickly get the warrant, well attempt to anyway, is because this week, well right now, I'm going to be stripping out the car and I'm putting a roll cage in it. Me and Gazza are both getting roll cages done. So we've got some big things coming up, pretty excited for it. And yeah, we'll let you know more of what's going on, but basically everything's got to come out. Bloody Jzx's and their automatic locking doors. So yeah, basically dash needs to come out. I'm going to try leave as much interior in as possible. I have to take everything out anyway, like the carpet and stuff, but I want to put the carpet back in, and I'm not sure about the hood lining, but rear seats, pretty much everything from here back, from the driver's seat back, is going to be ditched, don't need that. And then once the cage is done, get the interior all painted, get it looking nice, and then piece it back together. But anyway, Gazza B's over here. What are you doing, Chief?
Oh, trying to pull this gearbox out, because at What About Tomorrow, you guys probably saw the third gear was feeling a bit funny. It was sort of on that track 3, which is a smaller track where there's a kind of
Hurry the fuck up.
Now, on track 3 there's a section there where you've got to actually shift from 2nd to 3rd whilst drifting.
Oh.
That seemed to have killed my gearbox a little bit. It wasn't too bad when we started, but as we progressed through the weekend it just got worse. It got worse and worse and worse, and it got to a point where when you were drifting you'd go to shift to 3rd and it just would not go in, and if you did manage to get it in, it would be quite a struggle to get back out, and you'd have to sort of nurse it to pull it out. I have contemplated putting the Redline heavy duty shockproof oil in there to mask it, but nah, we'll do it properly, and I'll pull the gearbox out. Maybe I may pull it out, strip it myself and give it a go, but I'll see. I may get someone else to do it, someone who knows what they're doing, because it may be a better option in the long run, because I'm no gearbox specialist, but
well,
we'll give anything a go here.
So yeah, he only just had the gearbox out to do the clutch, as you guys would know. Now it has to come out again. But if you guys remember us saying, left the 2 top bow housing bolts loose for easy removal, and this, times like this, is when it comes in handy.
Yes.
So, doing the whole procedure again, car up, boom, drive shaft out.
But it shouldn't be too bad this time because we know exactly what we're doing and it's not too much of a mission, it's just the hassle of it basically.
So you should have it out in about half an hour.
Get that done and then start stripping my interior for this cage as well.
Yeah, so once his transmission's all fixed, his cage is getting done after my one, so mine's going to get done first. We do know what's happening and who's doing it, but we'll fill you in with that in another video maybe. We're pretty stoked on what's going to go down, so be excited for it.
And now we get evicted.
No!
Yes, yes, yes. I haven't started this thing in over a week. It may have lost compression and died. Gotta make sure it still works. Yeah, we've been having a few complaints from the neighbours about noise and a lot of different things really, but I guess this is one of them. There you go. Shut your mug. Oh no. We're gonna get evicted after that. Now she's on the blocks. Can jack it up.
Rear seat's coming up straight away. Easy. Just pull.
Easiest.
Like a schoolboy.
Easiest mod. Less weight, more power.
That's it. At the end of the day, the day ends.
At the end of the day, when the day's ended and you got no rear seats, you've lost about 1.5 kilos.
And I mean, if you're going to have passengers in the rear anyway, that's too much weight. You're going to go too slow, so win-win.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool with these cages in as well, because we're about to take some of you for rides and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's going to be one big thing is obviously at the moment without a cage we can't take passengers drifting, which is pretty dumb. We can't even take our mates for a spin or anything, but the good thing is when we've got our cages done, we're going to hope to take you subscribers for spin. We'll sort something out. Obviously everyone's going to want rides, so we have to do it to the VIP people somehow. Maybe we set up a Patreon or something, I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So I just got the rear seats out there, looking pretty bare already, but I thought I'd better take this headlight out before I forget and donate it back to the white one. So basically the plan is I want to try have it similar to Adam Malz's 240, like keep all the door cards on and everything. It may be a bit of a squeeze and a bit tricky to make it all fit, but it'll just be so much better. It may sound stupid, but just want to make it feel like comfy in a way, while make it look like clean with the dash and stuff still in there. And then I'm not sure if I'm leaving these rear door cards on, like there's no real need, but I just want to still be able to open the door and put up and down the windows and stuff, so see what happens with that. So starting to take all the dash out. The plan is to hopefully drive around in summertime with a roll cage before I get my motorsport license and authority card, which means you can drive on the street with a roll cage. So yeah, I still got to sort all that out, but I'm also going to be getting rid of this airbag because got no need for that, and then I'll just have to get it reserted or something without it. So just pop that up, got to unplug it obviously, and then just pull that out. Already got rid of the driver's one obviously, and the other side airbag is in the seat, which isn't there either. So just swapped sides, taking all the speedo out and everything. I don't think there's much else to go, and the dash should come out. It's only taken me about 5 to 10 minutes to do all this. Pretty easy. What the hell's all the moaning going on? Yeah, he's your fucking spanner.
I've had enough of this shit!
That should have been out by now.
Maybe if I had a hoist.
Oh yeah, we're always complaining about the hoist, eh? Seems that we work on our cars more than we flip and drive them. So the dash is half out, but I'm having a bit of a hard time because all the wiring's like on the inside of the dash as such and all connected to the dash. Every dash that I've done has just been straight under the nuts and bolts, and it's just pretty much popped out. So I've got to try and remove the wiring away from the dash before it will come out. Right, it's out. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. She's
Oh.
going me out.
The big jobs. Tell you what, it's not fun working on the deck.
I need to hire myself a million mechanic. Do all the stuff for me now.
Get cuddle on the job. Okay, it's the next day. My phone died. I didn't have a torch, so I got all shitty and left, but we got light now. And this shit has some serious plugs and wiring, eh? I've pulled out quite a few dashes, but far up. They could have made it a bit more simple. Had to take like the indicators and everything off just to be able to slide it out. And I've left all the wiring in there, but that means the car's not going to run, so I'm probably going to have to take it off to plug it in just to run the car, to get it on the trailer and stuff. I don't know, but theoretically this should pull out now. I'm using one hand. Something's going to break. Oh no, we got more wires. Really? Alright, we should be good. So it is finally out, and holy crap, there's a lot of wiring in there. So yeah, usually well, the dashes I've done previously, I've got the wiring like on the other side of the dash, so it doesn't really affect pulling the dash out, but all the wiring on this is connected to the dash. So I don't know if I want to take it off that and bother to put it back in. Like, the only reason I'll do that is to be able to drive it, but unless I just winch it on the trailer and not drive it. Only other thing is I need to take the windscreen out still, and I was hoping to take it to work to do that, but I don't know. So that's one of the biggest things out of the way. Now I just got to take the seats out, all the carpet out, and probably remove the sound deadening before the cage if I've got time. It's not really going to matter. And I kind of want to keep my aircon, like I've got the AC pump on there, but as you can see we've got quite a lot of stuff going on here and it might interfere with the cage where it sits. I don't know, it might, yeah, it'll be closed. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to remove and install an aftermarket seat. This is going to be a 10-minute video. So what you got to do is remove the 4 bolts and it comes out, and then you just talk about a schmack so you can drag the video out for 10 minutes, and that's how you do it. It's pretty difficult. Right, seats out, center consoles out. I just got to do the driver's seat, and then that should allow all the carpet to come out. It's all pretty clean actually, but I'll probably give it a good steam clean while it's out, because I do hope to put the carpet back in, just make it look tidy, maybe. I don't know, I'll see. Oh boy, we've got a stockpile here. So the carpet's out. She is bare. And look at all that sound deadening. Dry ice, hit that shit. Alright, so we're progressing pretty well. I figured I may as well take the hood lining out because it's just going to be a pain doing the cage with it, and it's not really necessary. And I also realised I'm going to have to remove the ABS. I'm going to do an ABS delete. I'll do that in another video, but the roll cage has to come through the firewall and to the strut tower because it's an 8-point to be back on the road, or be road legal. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but yeah, in the next video I'll be getting the sound deadening out, so dry ice on all this and we're good to go. So yeah, we've got some cool things on the way. Pretty excited for what's going to go down. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, give this video a like, and we'll see you in the next one.